The secret empires of history's richest men. Imagine this. You're standing in a dimly lit vault buried beneath the sands of time. Walls carved with forgotten symbols, gold stacked higher than your eyes can see, and the whispers of ancient kings still echoing through the air. Tonight, we are opening the doors to the secret worlds of the richest people in human history. Men so powerful that their wealth changed the destiny of nations or destroyed them. Number 1. Mansa Musa, the emperor whose riches broke an economy. West Africa, 1324 CE, sunset over the Sahara. Caravans stretch across the horizon. 60,000 people, soldiers in chainmail armor, slaves holding staffs of solid gold, and horses wearing silk from Persia. At the center rides Mansa Musa, the richest man to ever walk the earth. They said his wealth was so vast he couldn't count it even if he tried. But his true power, his secrets. Musa controlled the hidden gold mines of West Africa, mines so deep and remote that even today no one knows where some of them were. He kept the location secret because whoever controlled the gold controlled the world. When Musa arrived in Cairo on his pilgrimage, he spent so much gold that he single-handedly collapsed Egypt's economy for 12 years. A man so rich, even his generosity was a weapon. But the biggest mystery? When he returned home, he disappeared into the desert with hundreds of porters. Some believe he buried a secret treasury, a lost kingdom of gold still hidden beneath the dunes. Number 2. Emperor Augustus, the man who owned an empire. Rome, 14 CE, torches burn in the imperial palace. Octavian Augustus, Rome's first emperor, didn't just inherit wealth. He created the most powerful personal fortune in Europe by mastering an art, controlling information. Secret reports, financial data from conquered lands, coded messages from governors, everything passed through him first. He knew which mines produced silver, which families were rising or falling, which generals were planning betrayal. Knowledge was gold, and Augustus had more of it than anyone alive. Behind closed doors, he built a network of spies, the Frumentarii, who reported directly to him. With their help, Augustus secured access to private treasuries all across the empire. By the time he died, he personally owned 20% of the Roman Empire's entire wealth. But his darkest secret? He used the empire's treasury like his own, and no one dared to question him. Number 3. Qin Shi Huang, the emperor buried with a secret army. China, 210 BCE. Night over Xi'an, a palace shrouded in silence. Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of a unified China, was not just wealthy. He was a man who believed he could buy immortality. He spent fortunes hiring alchemists from across Asia, searching for an elixir of eternal life. But his greatest secret project was something no emperor had ever attempted: a hidden underground empire. Beneath his capital, he built an entire world for the afterlife. Rivers of mercury, mountains of bronze, palaces of jade, and above all, 8,000 life-size terracotta soldiers, each with a unique face, guarding him for eternity. The true burial chamber? Still untouched, still sealed, still deadly, because mercury levels are so high that even modern archaeologists fear to open it. Some say inside lies the largest treasure chamber in history. Number 4. Jakob Fugger, the banker who bought King's Germany, 1520 CE, inside a candlelit chamber. His name is almost forgotten today, but Jakob Fugger, the rich, was the man who invented the modern banking system and secretly controlled Europe from the shadows. He financed emperors, bought influence in the Vatican, and funded wars like a modern-day Federal Reserve. One of his darkest secrets? He bribed the electors of the Holy Roman Empire to install Charles V as emperor, effectively buying the throne of Europe. By controlling loans and interest rates, Fugger decided who ruled and who fell. Kings bowed to him, empires depended on him, and yet he walked the streets with no crown, only a ledger book that could topple nations. Number 5. Genghis Khan, the invisible fortune of a conqueror. Central Asia, 1227 CE. Wind sweeps across the steppe. Genghis Khan conquered lands from China to Europe, controlling the Silk Road, the greatest economic artery in history. But here's the twist: he never kept his wealth in palaces, instead he hid it. Genghis used secret camps, mobile vaults that moved with the army. Treasure caravans traveling across mountains, deserts, and frozen plains, never staying in the same place twice. When he died, the location of his tomb and his legendary treasury was buried forever. His funeral escorts killed anyone who saw the procession. Then they rode horses across the grave to erase it. Today, billions worth of treasure may still lie hidden somewhere in Mongolia. The truth behind the richest men in history. Across civilizations, across thousands of years, one pattern repeats. The richest people didn't just collect wealth. They hid it, protected it, buried it, used it to bend entire nations to their will. From golden empires lost in the Sahara, to underground armies sleeping beneath Chinese soil, to secret vaults that still lie untouched. History's wealthiest men didn't just own riches, they owned destiny.